on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. All things at Lakeisha Michelle. What's up, you guys? So I love that Tyler Perry challenged everybody to, watch the song that you're singing. Like, don't judge me. I still got like makeup under my eye. Like, I've been chilling, y'all. Anyway, he challenged everybody to watch the song that you're singing. And he was like, everyone sing a song that I grew up on. And I don't know if you guys remember this song, but it is the bomb. He's got the whole world. And we sung it all the time. And then when we grew up, I ended up working at a daycare and we sung it to the daycare children. And it's a simple song, you guys. And it just says, he's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Super simple. And then what you do is you change, he's got the whole world to, he's got the babies. He's got the doctors and lawyers. He's got the teachers. You can put any word in it. So I thought what would be really fun is you guys tell me the words. Facebook, they did this update. Hold on. Facebook's update is pretty annoying on the computer because you can't see anything. Hold on. Let me make sure we working. But the song is simple. Hold on. Let's see what's happening here. Come on in, you guys. Say what's up. Let me know where you're listening from. Let me know where you're listening from. Yeah, so it doesn't show me people on Facebook, but whatever. I know you're there. I see you there on my iPad. So here we go. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 That's as simple as it gets, right? So then you have fun and you fill in the words with whatever you want to put in there. So you guys in the comments, tell me what you want to put in the comments. I'm going to say like what we used to say all the time. I used to sing this at a daycare because I worked at a daycare. He's got the little bitty babies in his hands. He's got the little bitty babies in his hands. He's got the little bitty babies in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the mamas and the daddies in his hands. He's got the mama and the daddies in his hands. He's got the mama and the daddies in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. I love that song. I think it's so cool that Tyler Perry did that. I'm gonna make another video, but I thought, let me make sure you guys know what's happening. Everyone go on your page. It doesn't matter if you're not a singer. I think it's really awesome if everybody around the world was just singing. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Get it? Y'all better get it. So that's so simple. Get your kids to singing it. Get your household to singing it. I see a lot of people that are like saying that their kids are stressed out because they're looking at social media and they're thinking like the world's going to end tomorrow. And I think it's really powerful to, because out here, Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everywhere is going to be locked down in a minute. I see that, Deborah. Yeah, California's locked down. I'm in Dallas, but we about to get locked down. So I don't know how people playing. Everyone's going to be locked down. Just get cozy in your home. He got the cure. Yes, he's got the whole cure in his hands. 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 Listen, and you know what I love about things like those type of songs? They're so simple. The simple song, yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. For the Bible tells me so. I love those songs. Those songs are so simple, but they really do minister. Even if you say, I don't believe in all of that. Woo. Like those songs literally minister. You think about the song that Fred Hammond made. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. Yeah. God will do what he said he would do. Listen, those words, when I was on the hospital bed dying, I'm telling you, the only thing in my brain, and I believe that one of the reasons why that song is so powerful is because that's scripture. Like, I'm on the bed, I'm dying. And the only thing I have in my brain to think about is no, it's like I was holding on to it for dear life inside of my head. Like, no weapon formed against me. I cannot go out like this. This is not the way. I knew in my gut this was not the way that I'm to die. Right. And so I just held on to the promise. And so I just love the challenge because it reminds you that you don't need to be big enough. You don't need to be strong enough. You don't need to be all knowing because you just remember the promise. Like, and yeah, there's a season for everything. And no, it doesn't mean that people won't die or things won't happen that are scary, but that's the thing about faith and hope. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, would you rather just be sitting there hopeless, or would you rather tap into something that literally keeps you inspired, that keeps you, sane in times of serious uncertainty? I would rather just have faith. I would rather tap into this notion of he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Teach your kids that. Sit down today and talk about what that looks like, right? That is way more powerful than anything else. Like, of course, being intelligent and being smart. I heard some neighbors walk past my door and they were like, it's not like we're going to turn into zombies. It's not a big deal. I was like, oh, Jesus. Like, you guys, there is actually a thing happening that we need to be aware of. And, outside of doing your part on being safe, social distancing is a thing. I've been in the house like, yo, chill. Right. And then the other part is, while you're chilling, get better. What can you grow? What can you release? What can you work on? What can you elevate? What can you prepare for? What can you predict? A lot of you guys follow me, you're business owners. And it's like, at the end of the day, your business as you know it will or has completely shifted. And what can you do to get ahead of where you think things are heading? For the beauty industry, I'm in the beauty industry. And it's like, you guys, doing hair from home is going to be huge. Watch, it's already huge. Statistics already show that 2 million people do hair in salons and then 2 million do hair from home. I remember when I moved to California and it was so normal. Everybody knew all the hairdressers who did hair from home. It was just a normal thing. And so and I ended up doing hair from home too, because it was the salon scene was so chaotic. But anyway, the moral of the story is, can you predict where things are headed, and can you get ahead of that? Can you get online and start building your YouTube channels and your social media platforms? And can you create while quarantined, right? While social distancing? I don't know. I think it's just really smart to do. In the meantime, keep singing. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Sing that until you feel peace in your soul. And enjoy today. Enjoy today. I remember that youthful song. Right. Brady Thorne says absolutely. Oh yeah, he has it locked in the memory. Some songs go straight to heart and make me cry. What's up, Gwen? What's up, Renita? I think everyone is thinking it's the zombie apocalypse. That's because what movies do to us. We need to watch some movies that teach us how to be positive. We need to watch movies that teach us how to raise these children that you got to look at now. You see how interesting situations are. We need to be watching movies about things that actually paint better pictures than what we watch. So of course we think it's the apocalypse. First of all, would you even know that? No, you wouldn't. So why would I go into thinking about things that I just, I don't like to stress myself out about that kind of stuff. Like, if it was quote unquote the end of the world, why would I not? Like, what else would you do besides do what you do? What am I going to do? You're going to go buy something? If you're dying, what do you need to buy things for? If it's whatever, if it's a pop, I mean, it's just stupid. How about we just pay attention to that? There's an actual virus, and someone in my immediate family got the coronavirus, and like my close circle, my people, And it's interesting because thank God he's doing okay now, but he got sick in one night and had pneumonia the next day. It's real, people. And the part that you're missing is that you think that the symptoms are going to be just like something you can detect and you have control. You have no control. It's like looking at a person and saying, oh, you got HIV. You don't know. This is also what scares me, because these are the same people you ain't even getting regular tests, let alone the test for the corona. Like, oh God, stay in the house. Put your kids away. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Anyway, and don't panic. Like, just be in the home, because at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to finally get in the house and you already have it. And that's why they have to shut things down, because it's going to be a pop, 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 pop. Like Bruno Mars, pop, pop, it's showtime. And the hospital's going to be like, we ain't got nowhere to put all the people. So this is a real thing, you guys. So the ignorance of it all, it's something you should consider. Okay? Like, do you know someone with corona? Because I'm just saying, my friend, they lost somebody. Now they died from corona. Family member, extended family, got corona, went home, was chilling at work, works in the service industry, beauty professionals, works with people. Okay? He got it. Okay? One night, oh my God, I don't feel so good. Go to sleep, wake up, pneumonia. And then they come back, oh, it's corona. What? That's what is going to be like creeping up on everyone. So you guys, it's really ridiculous to be worried about a conspiracy theory right now. It's really ridiculous to not practice sanitation for your life in general. Let's talk about that, because some of y'all don't wash your hands anyway. So like, that's ridiculous. But it's also even more ridiculous now to just be out and just chilling, shopping, doing nothing. Sit down. Especially when, like I said, people shopping, and it's like, you do know you could be in the house for 3 months. Are you prepared? When I say shopping, I'm talking about like buying stuff that's just not a necessity. Right now, it's just time to be with family. And if you don't got no family right now, it's time to focus on you. It's always time to focus on you, whether you have family or not. That's all. It's an opportunity. Today is an opportunity. My loved ones, people locked up with loved ones are ready to divorce. Right. People seeing what their kids looking like at school. Some of y'all, now it's going to be a whole like, oh, we love the teachers. Because they putting up with your baby on a regular basis. It's just interesting, you know. There's just so much chaos and beautiful new things that are happening. So listen, some people needed a break. You needed a reason to take a break. Some of y'all wanted to quit your job anyway. Like, nobody's going to kick you out your house. Nobody's going to take your car right now. They just not. They're going to extend your light bill and your cable bill. Chill out. Chill out, chill out, chill out. People are going to have so much grace, because this is a world issue. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole, my chair be squiggly, whole world in his hands. Hallelujah. Thank you. The end. Beautiful chaos. Right. And then they got a dog that got it. There's a dog in the United States that got corona, which it's not supposed to get to dogs, which is why you don't need to be outside, because you have no clue what you're dealing with. Now, that part does remind me of some type of movie where they be like, oh my God, what is happening? And it's like the whole scary part of the movie. Yeah. So just stay in the house, player. Stay in the house, chill out. Instructor David. Right. Yeah. And then certain gloves don't even keep you from certain things. So there's a difference, you guys. Let me show you these gloves. So these gloves, because let me just tell you how I already be having OCD. Anyway, I am a nerd anyway when it comes to cleanliness, because it is next to holiness, darlings. I don't know how y'all been raised, but so these are the kind of gloves we use, like for my I have my little salon set up over there when I'm recording hair videos for my beauty professional people. These are the kind of gloves. These gloves, actually, they said don't protect you, and neither do most of those face masks that people walk around with, because there's a certain grade of gloves, and there's a difference. Okay. Do you know I met the guy who made these, who invented the hospital gloves? I went to their house. They are the sweetest people ever. Their house is insane. Oh my God. I was singing at the house. It was really fun. I know some amazing people. Can you imagine being the guy who invented something that all of the hospitals use all over the world? Crazy wealthy, but it's not even about the wealth. Let me tell you something. All of the people that I've met that are like filthy, like, I don't even like that word filthy rich, that are like extravagantly wealthy. And we talking dumb money. Like, I don't even like that word anymore. I'm just changing my terminology by the second clearly here. But they're so full of gratitude. There is no energy of anything other than I'm so grateful. There's just gratitude and like just sweet, just nice. We got 100,000 acting a plum fool like you Bill Gates. Sit down, clown. This is the perfect time to study. Some of you guys reading about relationships. I'm reading some yummy, yummy, yummy relationships. You guys, this book, I stole it from my aunt's house a long time, like literally years ago. Actually, I think like in 2014, I stole this from my aunt's house. Integument, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Please stop giving everywhere. Go. Oh, watch. Right. So this is one of the books that I've picked back up. Before you do, because I just love relationship advice. I love reading. I want to be the best version of myself, as well as in a union, like, right. So I picked this back up and I have been just all morning like, oh, glued to the book, but I can't really find it anywhere, but I stole it from my aunt's house. But there's so many books that I've pulled back out. It's just time to get better. It's just time to get better. Some of you guys, look, I love that. I needed a break. I love my clients, but Lord, right. Some people wanted to quit I get so many messages about people who wanted to quit from behind the chair, but they were like, they don't know what else to do. So this gives you an opportunity. Like, it's over, player. Like, so you can redefine yourself, and it is going to be uncertain until we figure out what's happening. When we're going to be free, we don't know. I said free, but you know what I mean? But my point is, like, you can start thinking, what does new life look like for me? This is an opportunity to start from the bottom and start over. Or maybe you're not starting from the bottom, but, you know, starting over is a new opportunity. It's a new opportunity. And once this blows over, America always does and always will bounce back. Everywhere will. And there will be a new normal for a lot of things. There will be a lot of things that won't be the same, and that's okay. For those of you that change scares you, I just invite you to see things differently. I invite you to see this as a new opportunity and get excited. Start thinking about what could you create? Where's the mic? Have you watched the Madam C.J. Walker series? I saw it. I kind of got ADD. It's a little cheesy for me, but I like the story. Where's my microphone? Hold on. I like the storyline for sure. But I definitely got ADD. Hello. Boop, boop. Okay. Here we are, guys. You guys asked for it, and here we go. Sunday church. Y'all ready? Hold on. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Thank you. There you go. The mic is always here, baby. We're always ready. Okay. We be in this thing. Miss Keys Reed, you better sing. Praise hallelujah. Some of y'all didn't go to church this morning. Lift your hands and tell them thank you. If you're sitting at home right now and you're watching this, I want you to grab your children, hide your kids, hide your wife, grab your husband. Lift your hands and tell them thank you, because we're going to sing this A and B selection on tonight. And we got it from Pastor Tyler Perry, and we're going to keep this thing going. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Who grew up when every time they get ready to do something in church, they'd be like, pray my strength in the Lord. Open the window so the world can hear. I will have to say my neighbors probably don't really care for me because I've called a couple times for noise. So I'm going to chill. I'm chill for a minute. Right. Pray my strength in the Lord as I go ahead and get this to you guys. Thank you, Jesus. This is on. This is on. Amen. All right. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. got the whole wide world in his hands. Tell him thank you. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole, he's got the whole, he's got the whole wide world. Hallelujah. His hand. Hallelujah. Pray my strength to the Lord. This is what I grew up doing on Sundays. That is what we grew up doing on Sundays. Sundays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at rehearsal, and then on Sundays again. And then in between that, we clowned at the crib with ourselves until we got back to church. So, yeah, that's normally what folks do at church. Renita told me I can't. I had TV church, then went to my church, and no one was there, mainly because it was a church full of the seniors need to go home. No. I would not be at church. No gatherings. The thing about it is kind of like common sense. If you can't tell who has something and you don't know how the virus is going to move, so there's no way to gauge, what exactly makes people think they should go? Why wouldn't you listen? Because it's just like parents. Okay, think about it this way. If you have a child, and let's act like the government is a parent and we are the children. You do not tell your child some of y'all do, which I don't think is smart, but you do not tell your child all of your adult business, because first of all, you don't want the child to be burdened with things that, they can't even handle. They can't even process. And so the government is not going to tell you everything so you can freak out and buy up everything else besides the toilet paper. So you have to know that there is a reason why they are viciously shutting things down, because there's information that we don't know. But context clues would lead me to believe that this thing, they don't have enough. They don't even know. Therefore, let's just get people safe so that we don't all die out, or whatever. I don't even know what it would be. Like, we don't know what it would be, but just get in the house. Okay. Get in the house and sit down somewhere. Sit down. Sit down. Some of y'all ain't never been told, sit down. Real simple. It's real simple, people. Set it down. Period. Amazon Prime, Amazon Fresh. Spray them boxes. I let them boxes sit in my door. I sprays them and let it sit. Because it said that the virus stay on boxes for like 24 hours. So just spray it with Lysol. All this Lysol got my chest hurting and stuff. Because I normally don't even use Lysol like that. Because it just makes I can't with the way that it is. So I like to go with the organic type stuff. But I'm spraying Lysol. And I'll just have to choke it out. You guys are hilarious. Anyway, I just thought I would come live and tell you guys that this challenge is happening and I'm here for it. And that is all. That is absolutely all. Beautiful chaos. Yes, girl. Yes, with the context clues. Right. Yes, sit down. Sat down. That's what when I was growing up, it was sexual. Now it's several types of sit down. Sit your narrow. Why was it a narrow behind? Anybody? Grandma, auntie, mama, anybody? It was like sit your. If I got to say it again, you're like, oh wow. Or get somewhere and sit down. That's my mother. You get one of the two, but that is definitely in order. It's in effect. It is in effect. Tell your friends, even with family member, like you can't look, you don't know where a person has been, which that's the part that people are like misunderstanding. Like if I go to some event, if I went to an event yesterday that had 20, 30 people in it, even 10 people at this point, I don't know where those people were, right? They don't know where they were just living life. It ain't like they went somewhere where the coronavirus, party was happening. It's just the fact that it's a thing that you can't control. And it's everywhere. And we're behind. We're months behind. So it's about to be like vicious and we're not ready. because when the symptoms and stuff start happening, it's like, oh my gosh. Now, I would pray and hope that we're just down for a month and we back to normal. But my spidey senses had told me to just be ready to go outside in like July. So I've pretty much made my mind up that July is when I can maybe go running again. You know, when I was in the hospital and I got out and I couldn't walk fast and I couldn't run, man, I was like determined. They were like, you probably won't be able to, run for like a year. You probably want to be able to, year, whatever. And I was like, I just literally came out the hospital and I said, no, that's not the report I'm going to believe. I am going to believe in the fact that I'm so powerful. God has designed me intelligently. And so even though the hospital couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, I left that hospital with determination. I was frustrated. I was sad. I was sick, but I left with determination and I laid in that bed. And about 3 days in, I was like, I got to get up. I can't just lay down. I can't stay down. Like, I got to get up, and not to be busy being busy, but I got to get the information. I need to see what parts of my body are affected. And I'm going to look at what the natural remedies are. And so I began to research and I really got into, I was already juicing actually. So I just really juiced like crazy and I healed myself, honey. Because let me tell you something. There's the one thing about we're covered in the blood of Jesus. And then there's the other part of Jesus gave you a brain. So the family member that I know that got the coronavirus, he said no processed foods. He got it. He said no processed foods. And I've already seen even the scientists and doctors are saying you need to like be overly drinking water. Keep your throat moist. What I've been doing, because I'm a nerd and I like to research, I was following Dr. Tanya, whatever her name is, on Instagram, and she mentioned some medical terms. So what I did was go and Google the medical terms and look at where they are how they relate in the body. And so I started just doing what singers do: boil a pot of water. And because the viruses in general typically can't live in certain temperatures, which several doctors have confirmed that. Google it. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to do steam every day, right? And make sure, because that's what you do for your voice singers. You can just put a towel over your head, like literally. Let me tell y'all what I do. I'll make a separate video and show you guys. I just put a towel over my head like you're in the sauna, and then the steam is coming up and I'm just breathing in the steam, right? Because it's just like being in a sauna. And that's 200 degrees of temperature. Somebody else said that when you boil water, it gets up to like 200 degrees over the stove. So like I've told some friends, and they a lot of people like, well, I got humidifiers and steamers. And my first question was, well, do they get as hot as you need it to potentially kill a virus? Which is why saunas are really good. Some people don't know. If you've never been to like the sauna spas, I love them. Saunas are really good for stuff like that. So yeah, so what I do is I'm from the South. We gargle with warm salt water. The minute you feel like you're getting a cold or anything, that's what you're supposed to do. I do gargle with warm salt water multiple times a day, morning and night. And then Listerine, like letting your Listerine, like get like leaning back all the way and really, really gargle. Do what you can do, right? Sit your tail down. When somebody drops off a package, spray it, let it sit, you know what I'm saying? Before you just dig right in, just socially distancing, chill, catch up on a lot of stuff that you wish you could catch up on. And then just wait this thing out. Don't worry about no bills. Everybody is worried about life right now. And don't be worried, but you know what I'm saying? Be concerned and attentive to your life and health and well-being, which is why I always talk about well-being. But to the immediate family member that have, what is the word? It's extended family, whatever. Anyway, that's fam, right? That's somebody that it affects me. And so it's like, one thing they said was drink a lot of water, and they're just eating fruits and vegetables, nothing else, no processed foods, which we knew that. Dr. Sebi told us that. And which is why I love intermittent fasting. I think that it's the perfect time to start fasting, you guys. There's always a spiritual aspect to fasting, but even when I was reading the other day, what kept pointing out to me was when Jesus, right before John baptized Jesus, or no, right after John baptized Jesus, what stuck out to me was that Jesus went and fasted. And I was like, the human side of me was like, why I got to notice that? Does this mean I need to go fast? Not because I think I'm Jesus, but I'm just saying, like, there's just power in the fasting, the job that Jesus was called to do. The significance of him fasting before he went out and healed all those people was very, very powerful. And it was like 40 days. Look, so Jesus came from Galilee to Jordan to be baptized by John. John tried to deter him. John was basically like, I'm not even, you're powerful. Like, why are you asking me to baptize you? Who am I? And Jesus is like, look, bro, I got to follow these earthly rules so I can do my job. Okay. So then what Jesus actually said was, let it be so now. It is proper for us to do this to fulfill all righteousness, because legally, if you look at the bigger picture, God manifesting through man, coming into the world, following the laws of the world, so that people are not confused when he begins to talk about the word in God. Anyway, that may have totally messed you up. Don't worry about it. If it does, just release it. As soon as Jesus was baptized, he went up out the water. At that moment, heaven was open, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and alighting on him. A voice from heaven said, "This is my son who I love, who I'm well pleased." And then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, if you are the Son of God, to tell these stones to become. I love this story because it's like Jesus basically had his come to Jesus moment. We call it the come to Jesus moment. Jesus had his come to Jesus moment. And basically, he caught the Spirit, and his Spirit led him to fast. So some of you guys watching this right now, maybe you've already been thinking about fasting. When I think about health, I've picked up in general intermittent fasting and doing things that cleanse the body, because your body is smart enough to cellularly, you can rebuild cells, you can really make your body do what you want it to do, but it has to do with our desires. And so fasting is a discipline that helps us with our desires, which is really, really powerful. And there's a huge spiritual benefit to fasting, because I notice that when I'm fasting, my senses are super, super sharp. Like, oh, my senses, I sense so many things. But what's interesting is that Jesus went to fast and then he was tempted. And so Freeman always call me when I'm on live. So yeah, it's just interesting because the devil was basically like came to Jesus and was like, look, I can give you this world, that world, this world, all these different kingdoms. And so Jesus was like, nah, player. And so, yeah, anyway, moral of the story is Jesus he followed the law of the land, and then he went straight to work. He started preaching. He started healing people. He started a lot of blind people. A lot of people was blind. Now they can see. And I think that's really powerful, because right now I've been teaching about being blind. And I'm like, there's so many things that we're blind about. And so even with this coronavirus, people are like being blind to the facts and making ill judgments that are literally putting your family in danger. Time to teach my children too, and have time to do it. But you desire them to be based on, right? I think it's really powerful. There's a powerful shift happening. Hello, darling. Woke up listening to Surrender, hoping you would go live today. Won't he do it? Yes. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. You missed he got the whole world performance. I'm gonna do another one for my Instagram. But yeah, so like I just love you guys. You can just open the Bible and just dive in, and then it's all about your heart when you dive in. And it's crazy that I said that, and then I just flipped the page. Whew, that's powerful. I love God, and I love the book of Proverbs. It just makes my soul happy. Man, I just see how many problems I could have solved if I had really dug into this. You said, are you the only one still buffering? Who's buffering? Are you guys okay? Can you see me? I think maybe something's happening. Can you guys see me? Let's see what's happening here. I live in 80 degrees anyway. Yeah, that's good. Yes, that's the part that people not getting. That's good, but it takes 140 to 160 some degrees to decrease a virus. So get your stove. You know what I'm saying? Get your pot and water, because this could be something that you can do that's preventative. There's no proof that it works, but hey, I'm going to do it. The next song. I love God. You don't love God. You talking about that song? Is that the song you're talking about? Oh, you talking about, this is my other song. Y'all remember this song? Let me see if I can remember it. Praise the Lord, saints. I love the Lord. He heard my cry and pity every groan. Long as I live. Y'all remember that song? Who remembers that? Do y'all remember that or no? Am I still buffering? Am I still buffering, you guys? And troubles they come, I'll hasten to you. I'll hasten to his throne. I'm gonna learn that. I'm gonna study that song this week. Dropped in my spirit. That's a good one. Come on, Toya. In trouble. I gotta study. I gotta practice that one. I just try to see if I remember the beginning. Because I be forgetting the words, child. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so that's all. I don't know. There's no point for this video besides singing He Got the Whole World. Are you guys gonna sing with me? We're gonna sing He's Got the Whole World, and this will be the video. Oh, for my beauty professionals, I'm going to do, y'all know I love Annie Malone. And so we decided last night that we're going to focus on Annie Malone this week. And of course, do the CJ Walker movie because it gives you context and it shows you what it looks like to develop all these things. But I have a book that I'm in love with that I look at every week, and it's one of my favorite books. And it's just all about Annie Malone and what she accomplished straight out of slavery. And so what I would imagine is that the world's going to be a mess when this thing is over. It's already a mess, and it's going to be a little bit of a mess that we need to clean up. And we can literally, we can do this. We can do this. If someone can build $1 billion business straight out of a slave master's home, I think we got this. I think we've got this. Sing that, says Tanya. Come on, that's my favorite version. Sing it. You better channel your inner Whitney. I know Whitney tore it down. Oh, I'm gonna watch The Preacher's Wife today. Georgia to the Lord, Georgia to the Lord. Come on, Whitney Jr. Freeman, what are you saying? You always call me when I'm live. Always. Hilarious. Hilarious. What are you doing, Free? I'm going to call you in a second. Thank you, OI. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm complete. We're going to sing He's Got the Whole World, and we're done. Are you guys ready for the whole world challenge? Here we go. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Mwah! Love you all. I'll be back live because, again, we're going to do Annie Malone, and I'm going to talk about all the things I love about her and why we should have hope and have faith in this time of uncertainty. There's nothing else to do but lean on our source and have faith and know that we can overcome anything. We are better together, that's for sure. In the time of quarantine, y'all missed our weekend call. We didn't miss it. The day's not over. Bye, y'all.